It's going down, nigga. If you hear them clankers in the background, my nigga, we in here on and popping. You know what it is, boy. It's the Josh Adams podcast. It's the 14th of December. The year's almost up. Them sound effects sounded so crispy. The way that shit just came on, man. And we got a lot of people in the building, dog. So I'm excited about this podcast, especially because this is going to be my last few. Like I said, I'm finna just retire this podcast shit. I feel like it's a million niggas doing it, and I don't want to be a million and one. I'm gonna just go to another platform or some shit like that. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna change up. I'm gonna do something, nigga. I think I'm gonna just I'm gonna start playing the spoons, nigga, audibly. Like, nigga, I'm gonna just get some spoons, be boom, look, or I'm gonna start eating. Niggas like that shit. What's that mukbang? Where niggas eat and talk. I'm finna do that. I don't know what food I'm gonna do it with yet. I don't know. I've seen niggas eat chips and shit like that. I'm gonna eat cereal and talk. I'm gonna do a morning show where I eat cereal and just talk about morning shit. I hope somebody don't take that. Charlamagne the God, DJ Envy or something like that. Take my idea and blow it up with it and give it to iHeart, nigga. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna eat cereal in the morning and just talk about what kind of porn I beat my dick to that night.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's usually Twitter porn. Y'all heard that wow over there. That's my man, Clever the Great, aka Dez. I don't know when I can really call that nigga that in public. What's good with you, boy? You all right?
Cooling, man. Just wanted to come through. Been a minute, so I had to come back.
My dog
come
came
kick it
through.
with my dog.
One of the original niggas when it came to this comedy shit. He started off doing comedy, then he just said, you know what? I'm gonna just go ahead and let this nigga do it and give him $75.
Whatever.
That was my nigga, man. My guy Damaris in the building, man. Jeweler, rapper, father. Don't drink no more. So now this podcast we taking he looking square, but the nigga really about all that shit. Street nigga. No, for real. And the crazy thing about it, I want to talk to him about this shit Drake got going on. Have you heard about what Drake got going on?
Drake?
Yeah, Drake got a chain that he just dropped. I don't even know if we can call it a chain, but we're gonna move on a little bit here. And this young lady over here to the left of him, Miss Janae. Janae. I knew I was gonna fuck it up. Because if you could pull it up, it got the little accent over the, ain't it like a little accent over your E?
Yep, first.
Okay, yeah. And it's not even the second E, usually the accent on the other one.
Exactly.
So is that E silent? Yeah, so just Janae.
Yeah.
My bad. Yeah, right here. Just tell them a little bit about what you got going on and what the fuck you be doing.
All right, so I'm Janae Angelique. I'm the owner of the Brow Bottega,
Ooh.
and Josh was actually able to come over to this
beautiful
building.
venue.
Gorgeous. That I remodeled and I expanded. So now I lease out suites to other entrepreneurs, startup businesses, and then we also host like different events in the open space. So we've done like a live jazz concert there.
Okay.
We've had like a back to school backpack giveaway. We do community events and things like that. And so our latest thing that we're doing December 23rd is we're having vino and vinyl. So basically we come through, we have wine, we play records, we let people bring their records.
Okay.
Everybody can bring something to eat,
There you go.
something to drink for the collective. And then I'm hoping to get Josh over there soon to do some.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm trying to do something like I want to do like some Tyler fights. Like I want to get like 2 Tylers and we bet on which one can. Because my dog, how old do you got to be a Tyler? Considered to be a Tyler. Like Tylers are what age?
Under 3.
Yeah.
3.
Oh yeah, Kennedy's still 3, and I think she got some go in her. So I think I want to start promoting Tyler fights, and I think this will be the venue to do it at right here, a black-owned venue in one of the whitest cities in America.
Oh yeah, it's in St. Clair. Sure.
Yeah, I'm trying to go out like Mike Vick. You know what I'm saying? So I pretend like it's a daycare, and then I get the license, and we bring all the kids in, but it's really a fight club for Tylers. Yeah, I'm trying to make my daughter the next. What's her girl name? Clarissa Shields out in Flint. That's my girl. I met her out there. That's my homegirl. And in the background, you see I got my guy back here. What's up, boy? Yeah. This nigga always got a microphone with him. Yeah, my nigga do it all. He do comedy. He do commentating. And he do all that. And he got his young lady where she rap.
Bars.
She get busy. EJ, wife, who phone ringing? Mir's got to check in with his wife.
No. Sorry, bro.
We good to go?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So we in the building right now, man. So first of all, I want to just talk about, I had a weird ass weekend. I had somebody called me about their artist and they wanted me to be in a video. He's like, I want you to do a cameo on my artist video. And I'm like, I don't know, but all right, what's going on? He's like, yeah, it's these rappers, man. They 15 years old. I was like, oh, yeah, you already kind of got me fucked up, nigga. I'm damn near 40. What I'm gonna be in the 15-year-old nigga video? He's like, we gonna have you be a chauffeur. And they got this song, nigga. It's about to be the hottest twerk song. And I'm definitely not finna be in a 15-year-old nigga twerk song. Cause don't that sound weird? Am I tripping there? It's like as in the music business, like, okay, so like when you think that you hear 15-year-old twerk video. What do you think?
I think that somebody damn near 40 should not be nowhere near that
nah,
set.
no.
Yeah.
That
Because
sound
in
like
my
some-
head, the video was set up like this, and I mean, these niggas may see it. My man followed me. Hey, bro, I'm just telling you why I had. What's up, Amber? Some type of just a couple of things, reasons why I just didn't think I should fuck with it. Because it was like, we're gonna go to a young club, they got a song or whatever, and it's like whatever the song is, it's about twerking. I'm like, what do that mean? It's a word or something. I forgot what the word was. And then they take me to this young club where everybody going crazy to the music. So in my head, a bunch of 10th grade bitches busting it open, right?
Oh my
And here
God.
go me, fresh beard, little white, little gray in it. R. Kelly album just dropped. The new bitch just dropped. And I'm in there, these little young hoes twerking. I'm like, this is crazy. And then from there, I say, let's take you and these young hoes to the grown niggas club, and we're gonna introduce them to the song. And then it was like, and I was just like, man, I can't do it,
No, you
man.
can't,
For one, I mean, nigga, them niggas rapping about killing. Like, they ain't even on no old, like, you know, niggas
Right.
rapping about niggas is sliding, they
yeah,
spinning,
yeah.
they popping perks, and it's like, nigga, I don't even get with it. Like, nigga, if it was a 15-year-old neo soul singer, me and Janae could have been in it. You know what I'm saying? And we could have did it at her spot.
Right.
You know, it me, her, Kim, this new phenom that's singing all these neo soul songs, but I can't be out here with the next Lil Durk. You know what I'm saying? Them 10 years later, you'll be canceled. No, it wouldn't even be that, nigga. It'd just be one of them videos. I'll be sitting there with Oprah, and she'd be like, so Josh, what was this about? And I'm just sitting there, and it's just a bunch of
Mind your business, though.
yeah, I'm in a motherfucking homeroom. It's a bunch of little thick ass 10th grade bitches twerking around me. Nah, I look like a pedophile. So it's just like, nah, I couldn't do that. So it was very weird. It was very weird. And just know, speaking of rap, if we can pull up, Drake has a chain
Good
that he
segue.
just put out.
Beautiful segue.
Yeah. Speaking of a 10th grader twerking, Drake has a chain that's called 42 engagements.
Man.
That that just dropped here, and I got my guy Maris in the building. The Maris, from what he told us is that each of the stones represents one girl that he said he would have proposed to. So Drake engagement chain, 42 engagement ring diamonds, 351.38 carats in diamonds for the time he wanted to propose. So he had 42 bitches he was ready to sell a dream to.
What?
And ain't that crazy famous?
That's a lot of love. That's definitely some light skin.
But I'm like that too. Like I can think about I probably have about six.
I love love too.
Yeah. I love enough. And this fit Drake brand, and it's amazing. And it looked like something that a prince would wear or a king. Like
that's
just
for women though, right?
No, that's for him. Like they got pictures of him with it on.
That's the woman.
The way it's set up, where's
that's definitely a woman's chain.
I mean, what would make it feminine?
I mean, a guy shouldn't wear that.
Can we find a picture of talking to the mic, man?
Guys shouldn't wear that for sure.
Guys weren't ready. So somebody gave you that, which I'm sure that's probably worth $3 billion because we talking about this is Drake, right?
Yeah.
So if somebody walked up to you with that on, I would wear the shit out of that. I don't know why. Just because who gonna call you on it?
This little chain Drake gave me, just wrestle with it. Like, yeah.
Somebody like that, like niggas. I mean, Young Thug out here, niggas wearing dresses. The pants are tighter. It's got to be a picture of Drake because I seen Drake with it on. If you can find it, EJ, we can pop it on. Today, what you think about that?
I mean, it's a little
Talking to
much
Mike.
to me. It's a little much to me.
You're not a big on guys and jewelry. That's not something you impressed by.
I like less flashy type of things.
Subtle,
You know
subtle.
what I mean? Really subtle. I like to see a guy with something and maybe like his sleeve come up and you see a nice little piece, but he not flashing it.
Look at my dog, just a little flex,
you know what
a
I'm
light
saying?
flex, a little rolly. But then the ones who know,
just,
bam, there you go right there.
But
just classier. And then I expect for him to wear it. I mean, you expect for people in the entertainment industry to wear it, but like, but it's not for everybody.
So $12.5 million. So you say now that he got it on, you saying Damaris like that's gonna be the play.
That's about to be the play. That's a woman's chain that me and about to start wearing. Now, of course, not to the level he got.
Not $12.5 million.
You'll see some cheap ones.
You'll see some $1,200 ones.
Yeah.
$200. You say go to Jerry famous. I mean, yeah, that's something Drake.
I feel like Drake is that influential when it comes to fashion, though. Like,
yeah,
people really don't do what he do like that.
to the game. He wearing teddy bears and getting.
Who, Drake?
You say he wearing teddy bears?
His white coat was lavish. He was in Toronto, and they saw on the press coverage like he wearing teddy bears. He changing the game.
But who else wearing that though? That's what I'm saying. Like nobody else.
But
I don't think he moved fashion like that.
But I mean, when you the biggest, when you kind of the man, especially in rap, you kind of do got your pulse on what everything is. Like, I mean, if Drake jump on your song, you the hottest person in the world. So as far as like, I mean, who is a fashion icon? Like, who is somebody that in the music business or just in general that if they put something on, everybody, I mean, I guess we can say Kanye West, right?
Right now,
Kanye West.
Right now, like Lil Baby, like he really got to post anything he do. These young dudes gonna try to do right now on the younger generation. But like as far as Drake, I don't think we look for Drake for music and memes or stuff that we can put a caption underneath our picture. Like he gonna go crazy with that. Everybody gonna be copying this stuff, but ain't nobody wearing what Drake.
So you think this him just trying to like kind of catch up? Like he went with the braids, he went got like he got the abs surgically put in. And
nobody's doing what he did. The last thing they did was when a couple people was doing like the heart in the hair, the heart part.
I just saw that. Yeah,
other than that, ain't nobody doing what
the mirrors had it.
But here's the thing, because the chain is so specific to him.
Yeah.
Like who else is gonna wear that? Who else is gonna represent that and say, I'm gonna wear this chain because I empathize with that or I relate to that because I wanted to also be engaged to 42 different people. I mean, it's so specific. You know what I mean?
What I think somebody would try to do, they'll try to get a more expensive chain. He spent 12.5. All right, I'm gonna get a 13 million. This 13 million right here, Drake catch up.
But who else can do that? It's really it's really a hella flex. And like Janae said, it is kind of like in Drake bag, where it's like this is just Drake being like, I had 42 women that I would have been in love with, that I was in love with, that I would have given these rings to. Now I'm just gonna wear it on my neck. It's almost like on 300 when they killed all them niggas and they came with the skulls and then they threw them and then they kicked them in there. He was like, you came over here with the heads of 1,000 kings. He looked at his wife and his wife was like, kick that nigga in that hole. And then Sparta, and they kicked him down there. That's really what this is. It's almost like 40. And imagine if it's 42 guys out here right now like this whole ass nigga Drake. That's really what it is. It's almost like, and now let's say Drake been with about 100 women. It's 100 women thinking like, damn, was that for me? Did the bitch damn near fuck up? It damn near make you want to do that, to be like, bitch, see what you left behind? It's almost a stunt inside of a stunt to be like, I'm on to the point now where I'm wearing the rings of all the women that I could have possibly been with, and you don't know if you want them or not. So now his DM going crazy. I mean, he did. He kind of played everybody to the point where it's like, but like they said, I'm like that. Like I can't think of who I have it's very rarely I've dealt with somebody I'm just like, that's what it was. Like I had feelings for that person. Like, and seen something in them to where it's like, oh, I could have possibly been with you. And that's all Drake doing. And look how he looking down at somebody. He looking at number 43 now. Look how he looking down on him. And then he went and got the braids and everything. So it's almost like Drake at the top of the hill, but Dad said he not influencing you, Drake. So you heard what that nigga said.
Not as far as fashion.
No, you say he a whole ass nigga, bro. You can't take it back now.
He probably is a
whole ass nigga, and he wears feminine jewelry.
If you done thought about 42 women like he was ready to spend the rest of his life with, you know how many relationships Drake probably ruined?
Oh yeah. 100%.
Ruined how?
I mean, like,
how you know he was the reason they didn't work?
I mean, I know one for a fact. Cash Doll even talked about it. She was with her dude. She took a picture with Drake, and that nigga was in his feelings. He was a big.
Oh, you mean he ruined due to the fact that he was near the girl?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm feeling some type of way.
He done
well, then as a man, it's like that's you as a man. Like, I mean, honestly, nigga, if you tripping like that, motherfucker gonna do what they gonna do.
True.
Like, as the older I get and the more older dudes I talk to, ain't no defense for that. Like, and then no matter what situation you in, you know your woman is attracted. Like once she get with you, it don't mean she not attracted to nobody else. It's just about you making sure she happy enough to where she don't want to go get whatever she need from somewhere else.
That's the key.
That's the key. It's a married man just talk. Now, Miss Janae, I don't know how you speak for the women. Like, how do you feel? Like, have you ever been with somebody and then it was just somebody you couldn't resist and it was like, hey, ain't nothing my man can do. I'm probably gonna fuck with cuz. Have you ever been in a space like that?
No, because I'm real selective in the first place about who I get into relationships with. And so for me, it's not even about looking over here for this. It's about like what's in place with what I have. And that's, and it's for me, it's got to be emotional. It's got to be intellectual. It's got to be stimulating. You know what I mean? So it's not like somebody else can just come and take you away because it's not going to be superficial for me.
Oh,
so it really just
depends.
So for somebody to come and take me away, that means that I allocated space for them emotionally to get close to me.
Look up the word allocated real quick. Go ahead. No, I like what you're doing. I won't throw the vibe off, but I
You
just
know
want to
what I'm
make sure
saying?
we
It means that
allocated.
I allocated space for somebody else emotionally, and so for that to happen, that means that I'm already lacking something in the present relationship.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
so you saying if you just added a little book club or whatever, you just walking around at a
Why
cafe?
he got you at the book
But-
club?
No, not even a book club. You just okay. First of all, allocated. Let's pull this up real quick.
Oh, they're gonna put
I just want to know. Make sure my woman ain't allocating space
like you
for
put
another nigga.
place. You put it in place.
Allocates pass. What is this? Pass. Reciprocal. What is reciprocal? We gotta look up more words to find out what that is. Can we zoom in a little bit? Because we can read.
It means distribute.
Yeah, but I'd like to see it too. Distribute for particular purposes. Oh, okay then. So you allocate space. 50,000 place to refugees. Oh, okay. You talking about Lauryn Hill Prize and them. Okay.
So basically, you reserve the space to allow somebody to come in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
you
So
go.
you sitting somewhere and then you see a young a gentleman and you he reading a book. So you're like, oh, he intelligent. He's sitting there reading 48 Laws of Power or some shit like that. He's sitting over there reading, and then you look over there and he be like, hey, babe, I allocated this seat right here for you. Why don't you come sit down and find out what I got running, Queen? You know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, that makes sense. I guess that makes sense.
A mature woman.
A mature woman,
But
yeah.
she just answered your question. Basically, that's what you said. The same thing. The guy got to be doing something wrong for her to even go to that point.
Exactly.
So, like you said, if a guy ain't doing what he supposed to do, a woman find that love.
So what's the
somewhere
first thing, Janae, that you like? All right, I can't even fuck with cuz no more. Like he just no more. I can't reserve this space for him no more. Like what's a big deal breaker for you? Because we have a lot of city girls on this show, and I'm gonna assume you're not one of them.
Mm-mm.
From you using the words like allocate and shit
Right,
like
right,
that.
right.
So what's a big deal breaker for you at this point in your life for somebody like ultimately like, yeah, it's a wrap because I can't even do nothing with you, King.
I mean, for me right now, I'm only going to be compatible with somebody that's on their path to wholeness,
Ooh.
right? So
Like,
if you're
Ooh.
not on your path to wholeness and you're not like on your personal journey, then that's definitely
Boy, I'm
definite
only
no-no.
at like 3/4 a quarter or something like that. I ain't even nowhere near being whole. Famous, you whole?
You got to be on your path to it.
On your path. Also, you ain't gotta already be whole. You gotta at least
because
you gotta
none
be
of us
working
are.
towards
None
being
of us
whole.
are. Right. Yeah, you
Ooh.
got to be
Once
on
you
that
know you
path.
there,
You
I
got to
like
be
it.
on that path for
that's
sure.
what's up.
So
On
you
your
gotta at least
path.
be in the car. You gotta be in the car
On
the
your way.
On the
And
way.
know where you're going.
Damn.
Exactly. Like
Damn.
actively practicing
You don't
it.
need navigation.
Nigga just be sitting there like, man, I'm just on my way. I'm working on being whole right now.
Mhm.
Yeah, sitting out there like,
He
so
about
what
to use that as poison.
yeah, they gonna fuck the game up. Like, what you over here doing? I'm just trying to figure out how I can get whole.
so I can allocate the space for my queen.
Oh my
Exactly,
god!
there you
Oh my
go, there
god,
you
bitch!
go.
He on his journey to being whole. Still some hoes around, but I'm trying to be whole at the same time. Yeah, you got to sometimes, dog. But it made me think about that because it's just a lot as far as like relationships going like this. Because especially like dudes and as they get older, like you think Drake at this point is like 42 is a little wild. You know what I'm saying? But we done been around there, we done did what we had to do. And then you've been Drake for a while. So you done experienced all types of women.
Right.
You would think somebody like of an older stature, because Drake is like what now? 34?
No, he'd be 36. He'd be 36. He's the same age as me.
Oh, he 36?
He's 36. He's 36.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, did say for a fact he whole ass nigga and he's 36 years old. We've heard that here. So he automatically, I know he's old, you know what I'm saying? This how it is. Now, somebody like Diddy, you would think that's been to live life and is in a certain space. Like how we think about what everything Diddy got going on right now. I don't know if y'all been paying attention, but Diddy got like, first of all, he was kicking it with Young Miami. And Young Miami, if you hear her name, she young. She from Miami. She a wild freak bitch.
Girl.
She a city girl. She is the city girl.
She made city
She
girl.
is it. It wouldn't be a city girl without her. And I like it a little bit. She got a lisp. She talk crazy. She country's hell and she nasty. And you would never think somebody of Diddy's age would even think that that's somebody you would kick it with of his stature. Yeah. How do we feel about? I mean, we just on the podcast talking shit. So what we feel don't matter. But nigga, we got time to feel. So fuck y'all. So what do y'all feel about that? Because Diddy got her. He with her. Well, they kicking it. But then on top of that, he just got another girl. Well, he just had a baby with some other chick who we don't know who that is. And on top of that, it was a whole nother chick he was kicking it with at one point in time. And he finally let Cassie go about how many years ago? 3 years ago. He let her grow the rest of her shit out and he let her move on and live her life. Because he definitely had her captured for a long time. Like Cassie wasn't shit but an accessory, nigga. He was like, yeah, I'm finna go to the VMAs, bitch, put that maroon coat on, and I'm gonna wear this cream, and I need you to just be with me. Cassie didn't even speak no more after she left Ryan Leslie. She had dropped that one song. Yeah, been waiting so long. I ain't hear her say another word. She was at Diddy crib just somewhere, didn't do nothing.
Is she still alive? Like
She's still alive. Like she got engaged and everything. Like
married.
yeah.
Okay.
Cassie went on.
I ain't heard nothing.
She was on her journey
she
to
okay?
wholeness.
I just want to know she was all right. That's all I wanted to know.
Yeah, shout out to you, Cassie. We had mad love for you, bro. She was like a big deal, man.
You took her from Ryan Leslie, like that.
Yeah, he did. I don't know what that was. I thought that was business. I didn't know if they was kicking it, but once he got a hold to her, bro, we didn't see Cassie no more. He didn't let her make music, speak. I don't think she ate. He was like, man, cut half your hair off, and she shaved half her hair off. And then girls was doing that after a while. Remember that? Remember that? Is Diddy influential? Should we all have a bunch of bitches? Like, I'm asking, Famous, what's up? You with your girl? Should you be able to have a plethora? Damn, his girl said if she won't.
I thought that's what she said.
Oh, if the person won't. Oh. Show them niggas the seashells as you talk that shit. He said if it's conducive. Damn, look at these words. Conducive. Come on, y'all. This is a vocabulary. You will be tested on these words at the end of the month. Conducive, allocate, polygamy.
Plethora.
Plethora.
Put in plethora.
Yeah, all of that, man. So I don't know, man. Like, what do we think? Putting them on the spot, sir. Oh yeah, my bad, Kari. I didn't mean to put my dog on the spot. Man, Famous good, man. You know I'm talking shit.
Kari loving his vocabulary though. He down there like that's my shit right there.
Kari is jacking off to this. He like the vernacular on this show right now. Spectacular.
So my question, Josh, is like, how old is too old to be bringing in new life into this world, like having kids? Diddy is 53 years old.
He making his own. He making his own grandkids.
Right.
Nigga out here making his own grandbaby.
How old is too old though?
I don't think it's. I mean, as long as you ready. Because I was arguing with somebody about this. They was like, well, man, Diddy's 50 years old. Well, let's just say he's 55. He's an older guy. 53 years old. He shouldn't be trying to have no more kids. But what if he had a point in his life where he like, I'm not the Diddy I once was? It's so funny. I said what the Diddy I once was. When he was running around doing all this now, maybe he's like, I want to try to get a chance at being a regular dad where my money is straight, everything is running itself, and now I can give the attention to this kid that I couldn't give Justin and the twins. And I think he got another little girl. And it's like maybe that's where he's coming from. So I ain't gonna never say how old is too old, because I mean, even if he can't run around and play football with him, nigga, he can pay Julio Jones to come over and do it.
He said, I want to be 71 at a high school graduation.
I mean, yeah, but he did. So it's like at the end of the day, it's like it ain't like he can't still kick it. So at that point, age don't mean that. But what's too old to be running around here just straight up like having all these young girls? Like, what do we think about that? Like, what do we think about Diddy having like 3 or 4 little motherfuckers under the age of 30 tripping about him fighting on social media?
I think it's less about age. It's more so mentality.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I just think that people deal with people in the space of where their mentality is. You know, so I don't think it's the age that you can put on it, because a person is only going to operate from where they are mentally as far as maturity goes.
Yeah.
And some people never emotionally or mentally mature.
That's true, because for a long time I felt like when I turned 30, I still felt like I was 17. The things I liked, the things I was into, the shit that I wanted to do, it was like, nigga, I'm 30 years old, but I'm still operating from a nigga. I was like, nigga, I wouldn't eat spinach when I was 17, and I was 30, like, man, fuck spinach. Then I started working out, and I figured out like, all right, it's good protein and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, it was just good for you. So I started changing it up. So now I think I'm 38, so I'm kind of like, now I'm in my 20s. You know what I'm saying? So like you mature differently and you move kind of in a certain way, but she definitely right about that. So it's like the fact that he can even connect at the level, because I really thought it the whole time it was just him trying to be more relevant to the younger. Like, all right, let me get Young Miami, because this gonna put me in a space of this younger generation gonna fuck with Diddy like it was, because they don't remember when this nigga was the man. They just know he this rich old guy who do what he wants, say what he want, and whatever. Yeah, that's what he is. Like Diddy, like these dudes don't know who Craig Mack is.
Right.
Yeah.
Biggie Smalls, they like, yeah, he was a nigga beefing with Pac. Like they don't know for real. So now it's like, I thought it was I still think it's like a publicity stunt. I don't know. I think all of this, because while all this going on,
fake babies out here?
No, not fake babies, but I think he can afford to do shit like that, to be like, all right, I can put a baby in somebody and be like, sign this NDA. This is how much you get in a month. The baby gonna be straight. Don't cause no trouble. Bet. I don't even think Diddy might even have sex with her. He probably was like, rub that in there. You know what I'm saying?
Take that.
Take that. There you go. There you go, right there. Cool. Get away from me. You know what I'm saying? He walk around with what's one of them things? Turkey baster, like squirt. All right, there you go. You pregnant now, and my album finna drop. Yeah, I'm finna drop a song with the Weeknd. I mean, no, who he
The
just dropped a song?
Baby.
No, not with
The
the baby.
baby.
He had one with Bryson Tiller. He
Have
just
a
dropped
baby,
one with
drop a song with the baby.
one just came out today or yesterday with Party Next Door.
Mm.
So while all this is happening, this nigga dropping music, I believe Diddy is rich enough to create all of this bullshit just to promote music, dog.
To drop a baby with an album.
Yes, he gonna have a baby. He gonna look at Justin. Raise your brother.
Yeah.
I did it when I was your age. Raise your brother, man. Go ahead. He like, nigga,
Can't stop, won't stop.
nigga, whose son did he raise? Who was the little nigga?
I'll be sure.
He like, I
Albie
raised Albie
Shore,
Shore son, nigga. You can raise your brother. Go ahead. Like, I don't know. I mean, I think a lot of it, like when I hear internet and all this entertainment shit, bro, I think it's all kind of like just for the look and just for people to be talking about you. Because Young Miami knew he was having his baby the whole time.
Yeah.
And I didn't believe they was really kicking it like this whole time. So how do you think about that? Like a woman. Could you? I mean, because I've actually dealt with that. Where I was having a baby and I was dealing with somebody, and it was like, yeah, I got a baby on the way. Like, and she knew, and it was what it was. It was just like,
we a family now.
I mean, damn near, but not even like we a family. It was just like, you got to think where Young Miami come from. Like, if this somebody you really kicking it with, it's like, it take a lot for a woman to be like, all right, fuck it, you about to have a baby with somebody. I just met you when you met you. And then Diddy had to come out and say she wasn't a side chick.
Damn,
that's wild.
And nigga, that pressure be a motherfucker where you got to come out and say some shit, and you like, oh, what I gotta say this for? You know, Diddy behind the scenes was like, you ain't no side bitch. Why I got to tell everybody?
I mean, she done dealt with somebody from Opelika, Florida, and dealt with baby mamas and stuff, so she used to this. Come on,
but
now.
at this level though, Dez, like at this level we at, nigga, this rarefied air. You sitting up here in the world looking at you, nigga.
Yeah.
Stevie Wonder looking at his Twitter like, nigga, what's going on? Stevie Wonder, he on his Twitter like this. You know his shit on. He got Braille Twitter. He's sitting there like,
Say, it's a ribbon in the sky.
that nigga sitting there like, did he? Like, damn, Nick Cannon again?
But to answer your original question, I think by 40 you should have something figured out. At 40 years old, I shouldn't be calling Josh asking where the hoes at. I should be having some type of structure, somebody I'm serious with. If I ain't had a kid by then, to be figuring it out by that point.
Mirror, so what age did you give up all that young shit, bro?
Yeah, about 33.
See? Look at this nigga. And look at my nigga. This nigga punched his girl in the arm. Still got a year. I got one more year to fuck around, do my thing. But no, it kind of be like that, dog. Like when you had that idea in your head, like, nigga, I always go back and say this, dog. I remember we was sitting at Jason Jameson's spot. It was damn, what was that bar called? Where they used to play pool at? Snookers pool hall. And we were sitting in there, and I remember sitting next to Kool-Aid, and he was talking to some girl or whatever, because Kool-Aid just kept bitches around. You know, they know too. You know what I'm saying? So I remember I was saying to that nigga, like, bro, I don't want to be you, man. He said, would you want to be the funniest nigga in the world? I was like, I don't want to be 40-year-old in the club, man, still trying to fuck with these young hoes. And I just walked off. That nigga was like, bitch. He looked at me like, what kind of hoe ass nigga is this? But it be for real like that, dog, because you can really get caught in the mix. I guess it's cool to be Diddy and do it, even though I still think it's kind of sad. Like even to be Diddy in the club, it's still some girls looking like, look at this old man here. Like he still got the old man fat on him. Like Diddy ain't even sweet skinny Diddy no more. He kind of just like he in there doing all the dance, and they looking at they not laughing at you because it's like Diddy wild. They're like, look at this old nigga. Yeah, they like, look at Pawpaw. He knew Biggie Smalls. But you should though, dude. Like you said, you're right, man. 40 years old, you should have an idea of what you want to do. Like one of my homeboys, man, I seen him the other day, dog. His birthday had just passed, and this nigga had his gun on there, and he was on Instagram. He was on one of his stories, and he was just showing the beam in there. And I was looking like, nigga, you're 40.
No, you shouldn't.
You're 40 years old. If you got a gun, nigga, it's supposed to be a secret. So when niggas break in, you got the ups on niggas.
Young man, I got you.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you ain't spot them, got them. Nigga, you ain't little baby in them. Them niggas young and can do that dumb shit. You're a grown nigga who probably had a prostate exam coming up. If not, already had one. So I want to say something to it, but I know my nigga don't care about this shit like that. My nigga be wearing them Gucci jogging pants and be like, the Gucci pajama outfits out in the world with the big G's on it. Yeah. He just still in that mode. But I mean, I hope at 40. I mean, I look at me now, nigga. I don't be wanting to do some of the same shit that I used to do. Like, I remember getting blackout drunk, nigga. That shit not fun no more. Well, nigga, you ain't there yet.
It can be devastating, actually, while you talking about not fun.
Yeah. Like, nigga, it used to be crazy. Nigga used to be crazy waking up like, bro, like.
What did I do?
Yeah, like nigga, did I come in you?
Right.
Like nigga, that used to be exciting. We don't know, like you know what I'm saying? Like that used to be the shit. Now it's like, man, I'm too grown for all that, dog. Like I don't know, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, having babies with people that you ain't gonna be with, I don't know if that's the move no more.
That's
Even if
not
you got
the
the
move.
money.
Or especially
Man,
that
really
young
ain't never
though.
been
Like
that
I
way.
want a chick to be able to know the same music I know. Like Young Miami don't know the same music Diddy know. Like it's too big of an age difference.
You right.
She like Patti LaBelle. Who is that? Like
She know the
it's a
remix
different-
version.
Yeah, she know the remix.
Patti LaBelle, like the bitch make pies.
Right.
That's the bitch who make the sweet potato pies, ain't it?
Right.
You know she's the same.
That-
Right.
It just don't make sense, man. Young Miami with all the classic girls Diddy have, it just don't make sense.
It's more the it girl. So let's say this, and I don't know how familiar you are. I mean, Janae, you might be up on it. Like, who would be more of a you would think Diddy would be kicking it with? Like, you would think somebody that would fit. Like, all right, you the guy your age. This is somebody that I could see Diddy probably kicking it with if he was trying to kick it with somebody.
You know what?
No.
Yeah, that's who he's in
Forget
love
her.
with.
Taraji P. Henson.
No.
Yep, that's a good
Why
one.
why we
That's a
putting
good
the
one.
age on it?
It ain't no-
It don't matter what the age
Shorty's
is.
old bitch.
It's just not Young Miami. See, for me, if he's gonna talk to a young girl, her would be perfect. If he gonna talk to a
Don't
young
talk
girl.
about my girl like
'Cause
that.
her
Hey.
is a
Don't
classy
bring
young
my
girl,
wife in.
you
She
know?
for everybody, my boy.
Yeah,
Right.
No, that's my
she's
girl
a
too. I like her.
beautiful, smart woman. But if I'm Diddy, those are the type of girls. If I'm gonna talk to a young
That's
girl,
more your move.
yeah. If I'm,
But then you fuck around, find out her really a slut. Like you don't even know. Like it be them ones where it be like, don't let this
that'd
guitar
be
and
a
these glasses
shocker,
fool you, nigga.
Yeah, it'd be a
That's
shocker.
how it was on the poetry scene. You think all them woke and got their life together? They
Yeah.
was some savages. Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, put it on Janae. She got this little hair wrap on, and you thinking that she just out here ain't on that tip. She take this wrap down, fuck your life up. You don't know, bro. So I mean, no, he's heard somebody like that, but I always just thought like it would just be a person like Taraji P might be too much for that nigga Diddy though.
Give him one of them.
One of them Braxtons. That nigga said it don't even matter which
Yeah,
one,
man.
nigga.
When you got that kind of money, you don't want to order woman. I'm sorry, unfortunately.
Why not?
It's just you got options with that kind of money. And I hate to say that, no disrespect to no over the women. I love my women my age, but when you mega rich, I mean you
He
got
said, I want
options.
Sweetie, where's
You got
Sweetie at?
anything you want. It don't matter how old you are. Look at you, Hefner. I mean, you have options.
Yeah.
You know, you ain't messing with no 80-year-old woman if you 80.
Well, damn, you went wild with that one.
It's the truth. It's the way it
I
is.
want the old bitch.
Unfortunate truth.
So what about Angela Bassett then?
But that's the thing. They're not in the same class status. Like when it
Mhm.
comes to straight up class.
Okay.
That's why I couldn't pick nobody for him because again, for me, I think he's just had some like arrested development.
Okay.
So he's not
That
gonna
was a
be
TV
with
show.
certain women. You know what I mean? He's just not gonna be with certain women. They're not gonna deal with him. He may have to deal
Oh, so you think
with the
Angela?
young
Younger
hot
chicks,
girls.
yeah.
Yeah.
You
that's-
think
know what
Angela
I mean?
Bassett would be like, boy, fuck all that Ciroc,
Yeah,
nigga.
they
If you don't
gonna
get
go
on
with
some type of fiber,
They got their own.
yeah, like nigga, if you don't get
Exactly.
yeah, say some elderberry,
Fiber.
nigga, if you don't get some of this elderberry in you,
You
nigga.
don't show that picture.
Which one? Let me see.
The ET picture.
They pulling up Angela Bassett right here,
Oh,
who is
By the
literally.
way, she is beautiful, and she.
This nigga said
Man,
the ET picture,
yeah,
nigga. That's when she was playing Malcolm X's wife, nigga.
She haven't had no problem.
What's up, Kim?
No scandals or
She's not
nothing.
that
None of
old.
that.
Who? No.
She in her
she's not.
she in her 60s.
Yeah, she's 60.
She in her
Right.
60s.
To a
He's
30 to a 30-year-old
he's talking
nigga,
about-
anybody over 40 is 100.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
talking about
Wow.
Cicely Tyson. What the hell?
This nigga say she 80 years old.
He said it with confidence too.
I remember when I thought 30 was on.
I know. Me
Yeah,
too.
I'm like 30. Oh, man.
Nigga, Daryl Earl said you got to show some titties, bro. I don't know what that means. Diddy said, oh, RJ Blazer said Diddy said he was toxic before. So there you have it.
Mm-hmm.
Who say what now?
He said 85.
62. She beautiful for 62. Man, that's,
She beautiful in
For
general.
anybody, yeah.
Yeah, she on her thing. I mean, yeah. But you gonna take care, like, and I mean, can we be real? Like, do we think Young Miami gonna age this?
Right now.
Unless she slow down, like all the Ciroc drinking, hookah smoke,
Right.
you don't make it to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you kind of gotta slow the fuck down and live a certain way to get to that place, dog. But
Angela Bassett wasn't on that though.
But I said she had to eventually get off of it, nigga. I don't think you, unless she got great genes,
She don't
nigga,
seem like a
to make it to look the way she look, nigga. Have you seen her arms, nigga? Did you see Wakanda Forever? She looks amazing. You've never seen Angela Bassett kind of no fall off. Like
60 something.
God,
Man,
you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just say this.
That's
and it just-
amazing.
Yeah. This is my thing. I used to love Jada Pinkett back in the day. She ain't Jada Pinkett like she was before. But Angela
Her mama
Bassett been
is, though.
Angela Bassett ever
Oh, yeah,
since.
she-
We've only seen Angela Bassett get better with time.
Yes,
So
she
I
has.
gotta
Right.
assume, even if she did, we all had a past. She figured it out at some point. She don't look like she had no hella surgery. Look at her from
Yeah,
nigga
that's
waiting
the
to
kid.
exhale.
Yeah.
Nigga, that's water.
Not a lot of surgery.
Young Miami ain't allocated that lifestyle.
Nah, she ain't did that yet.
She ain't allocated.
She ain't positioned herself in a space to be even in that world yet. She
Gotta
looking
allocate.
good. Look at that
She got a
middle.
Detroit husband.
Look
too.
at her with the middle part. Niggas love to throw Detroit out there. That's
Hey,
probably.
Courtney
He
B.
from
Vance.
Detroit?
Courtney
Oh,
B. Vance.
yeah.
Shout
Oh,
out
is
to
he?
him. Yeah.
Detroit. Oh,
That nigga ain't from here.
We-
That nigga look like Eddie Murphy. Pull that nigga up.
He played Johnny Cochran in the OJ joint. In the OJ
Oh,
trial.
did he?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Uh-oh. Here go. I can see it with Nia Long. I can't. Diddy do her dirty.
She already done went through the.
She done been through the ringer, dog. You seen how Bill Bellamy did her in Brown Sugar.
Mm.
Pull up his Wikipedia. I want to, because he say he
You
from
don't believe
Detroit.
my facts, dog.
I mean, I don't know. Niggas be
So
claiming niggas
disrespectful.
sometimes. Fuck around, find out that nigga from Huntington Woods. Can we
You
make it
done
bigger?
passed
He
I-
from Mac and Bewick, man.
Detroit.
Put it up. It say he was born here, nigga. That don't mean he stayed.
He attended Detroit County Day High.
Country Day.
Country, that's Southfield, ain't it?
Nah,
Yeah.
Country Day. That's where's Country Day at? That's out in.
Is that Birmingham?
That's Birmingham. now.
Birmingham.
That's where Papa Doc went. Yeah, Chris
No,
Webber
he
went there.
to Cranbrook.
Cranbrook.
Oh, remember Cranbrook.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. He went to Cranbrook.
He was smart.
He went to Cranbrook.
But yeah, I don't see Young Miami
Yeah, some
aging
good
like
parents.
that though. I hope she do.
It's
but
kind
I
of fucked up. I hope she don't see this. Her and Saucy Santana start talking
I
shit.
don't care. What you gonna do? Drop a diss record?
I mean, she
We
probably could. You know
We
what I'm saying?
on.
She got her finger on the pulse. Like, if you don't think they was one that had all these girls saying period, they got their finger on the pulse of this bitch. But we just having a discussion. Like I said, Young Miami, I'm a big fan. I fuck with you the long way. I go back and forth between her and JT. I like both them motherfuckers.
both of them.
Both of them. So it be hard sometimes for me to decide who I would fuck with. And we gonna go from city girls to hot girls. You know, Megan Thee
Boy,
Stallion.
killing these segues.
Boy, I'm out here trying to be. I'm out here trying to be professional. I got my dog over here, famous in the building, so I gotta keep it tight. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Yeah. My dog got the seashell. Nigga, where you come from? You know it's cold as hell. Where you get some seashells from? Oh,
Oh,
the
wow.
beaches in Wakanda. Oh, that nigga said he was in Wakanda. You wear fur coats in Wakanda? It's hot there. He's like, no, I came home and got the coat.
So which hot girl you speaking of?
Megan the Stallion, you know that trial is going on. I don't want to go too deep into the trial, but during the trial, for some reason, they talked about all the dudes she was fucking with,
Yeah.
which I don't know what they got to do with it.
Yeah,
Well, maybe that
They're
is a
trying to
reason.
discredit her.
That could be the reason the nigga shot her, though. He was like, damn, you fucked that many niggas? Wow. The judge be like, we ruled in case of the defendant. But no, Janae, so you said they're trying to discredit her.
Yeah, because people always go after you to try to discredit you because they want to basically go after your character. It goes to character and
I didn't
credibility.
even think about that.
So that's why they do that.
I ain't want to go that deep, but damn, she just kind of put that out there because they
Yeah.
definitely. She said shit like he shot me. He's like, but she fucked Ben Simmons. Nigga was like, damn, I didn't know that. Yeah. That ain't a bad hit though. This I wanted just to not get so heavy into the trial because we don't know what's going on with it. I don't even get why it's getting this OJ Simpson coverage.
Right.
It's one of them things where it's like, man, figure this shit out and get over it. Like, why do we got to see what they wearing in court? Why next we gonna see the artist composite sketch of Megan sitting there looking crazy? You know what I'm saying?
I want to see how they do Tory hairline.
Yeah, like they gonna have everybody looking like them old AI pictures you niggas been taking. Dez got 100 of them. I want to talk about that too, because a lot of the digital artists is tripping about that shit.
The woke community saying that they just stealing our identity with
It's
that
a lot of that. We can get into that, but I want to talk about as far as the Megan shit. I mean, how do you feel about, and this might just be with age, a woman dealing with somebody because she got a boyfriend, dude, party, he a rapper. How would you feel if you knew your girl, if you knew the niggas that she hit, not in a friendship capacity, but you knew of them?
I ain't that confident.
You ain't feeling it.
I ain't feeling it. I'm not
EJ?
that confident to. I don't need to know
EJ
that.
in an interracial relationship.
They gotta get sugar in their tank or candy bar or something.
The dudes?
Something.
But like, okay, so fuck the dudes, because the dudes ain't got nothing to do with it. It was before you. But the fact that I can be like, I know that nigga, I know that nigga, you just a little too in the game for me.
Yeah.
Mirrors, grown, married man. How you feel just in your past, knowing that you was like you dealt with somebody and she'd be like, or maybe it just came out where you be like, yeah, she's on such and such. Like you kind of know these niggas in the vicinity, like if the proximity is there. Like is that weird?
You hit Keith Sweat?
If it's that many, it's a red flag.
So what's too many?
4.
No, that's
That's
one is too many.
That
for
nigga
me.
Dez wild.
4 is
Dez said 1 is too many.
Are people that I
It's
know
a small
personally,
world, man.
No, he said that you just know of.
that I
Yeah,
know-
like you don't know him. Like you got to think, Party he might not know all these niggas, but he knows of Tory. I mean, I guess because they in the industry where everybody is known of something. But Ben Simmons, the baby, Tory Lanez, it's
So
like
now
you,
he can't watch watch basketball games.
Yeah.
He can't watch basketball games. He can't listen to the baby or Tory Lanez
Yeah.
without feeling away. Like that's a lot.
it's a lot to deal with. So it's almost like, and I know this some man shit, but it be like, God damn, bitch, every nigga, like I know a lot of these niggas. Blake Griffin.
We all on the same mixtape.
Not
Like,
every
yeah,
time you
that's
see a kid drive by, you like, man, fuck this nigga Blake Griffin. Yeah. But see, you still young, but hopefully I grow out of it at the age of 40. But then you stop asking them questions, but he didn't ask these questions. They just kind of came out. I'm sure he didn't know, but she probably had to say something like, listen, they're going to tell it. She might listen. She probably gave that nigga a list after a while. But what I love about this is Megan really about all that shit she rap.
Real
Yeah,
hot
she
girl
said
shit.
she is.
Real hot
Yeah.
girl
Like you be
shit.
thinking like, man, motherfuckers should be talking. Little baby ain't got all that money. He ain't killing nobody like this. Megan Thee Stallion like, no, I'm fucking these niggas for sure. Like, so you got to think she had to send him the list. Like, I'm about to send you this PDF real quick.
Not a whole PDF.
He like, bitch, I ain't got enough space on my phone. What's going on? Can you
Kodak
ima-
Black.
Oh,
Kodak
dog.
Black.
Nah, yike. You know what Kodak Black is? Show her Kodak Black. Just because I want her to see his face. See her face when
Megan
we
and
pull
I've
it.
heard him,
Kodak
but I
Black
can't
is-
No,
picture
I
him.
just
I know
made
No,
it's
he
that
just
up.
threw a name out there.
I just
But
made
that
that
would be crazy if your girl sent you a PDF for all the niggas she hit. But then you'd be like, I ain't got enough storage in my in my Dropbox. Like, why do I need to get a Dropbox to do?
We gotta do one with the hair.
Yeah, Kodak Black.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
She didn't really do that, but it would be crazy.
He got a partner too.
He needed a lot of hugs.
That's
He got a
crazy.
partner, too.
Shout
He
out to
didn't
Kodak
get him.
Black.
Yeah, he did.
Shout out to Kodak Black, man. One of my favorite rappers. All right, then. So we already had our misogynistic moments here. All right. So these AI pictures, right? Dez, you participated, right?
Yeah, I did.
Anybody else participate? Famous, you do it?
I
You gonna do
did.
it? You did them? Really? I did them. I didn't put mine up. I don't like how they look.
You didn't like how they
But
looked?
my thing is, I don't take a lot of selfies. So my pictures was kind of distorted because it was like either I had a microphone in my hand or it was
Why
just
you
like
just take brand new pictures just right then and there?
because
I
I
wanna
just
see
thought I didn't
one.
even think to take 10 straight selfies of myself because you need at least 10 pictures. I guess that's what Dez did.
I did.
But Dez take a lot of selfies anyway. And Dez make sure he take a lot of good pictures of himself. So his shit was fucking flawless.
Oh wow.
And
Some of
I
them
don't, I
were.
don't know if you noticed, but me and Kari bet if you was gonna do it or not. I was like, oh, the nigga gonna do it for sure.
How did I know you?
But the thing about it is, we didn't even bet. I won money on which Kari, you still owe me money, nigga.
Get the fuck out of here.
We didn't bet on if you would do it. We bet on how fast you was gonna do it. So Friday, he was like, when you gonna do it? I was like, nigga, I bet he had them bitches up by Sunday. And he was like, nigga, I bet the 30. And nigga, no, I said Monday. I was like, he gonna have it up in 72 hours, nigga. You had that bitch up Sunday.
Damn.
Nigga, I sent this nigga, as soon as you put it up, it said 7 minutes. I sent it to the nigga like, send my money. I sent it to the nigga like, I was like, send me my money, nigga.
Hey man, I wanted the cartoon. I just wanted to see what I look like in the AI space.
I already knew you did, bro. I already knew you did, nigga. I was like, this nigga did it, bro. I guarantee you.
This girl go
Nigga, I was like, send my money, nigga.
Why you send him that picture?
Because that was just the one that was on there. I was like, that nigga got, I was like, my nigga got his alienation picture up.
He got it up.
So
this girl go DM me. You gave them people your likeness. Like what the hell? Like it's on the internet. Like I got pictures of me on the internet for
It's on there
over 12,
regardless.
13 years. Like if they wanted my likeness, they got it
It's
anyway.
there.
yeah, they got it. But from what I'm hearing is that all the images they using, they took off of, like, so basically this app or this software is going and just scouring the internet and just taking photos, taking pictures and taking images, and then they take your picture and they put it on a image.
Yeah.
And like, nigga, you look like you fighting in a war in the distant future or some shit like that. And it's just a bunch of different pictures like you like a superhero. And it anticipates or it kind of comes up with what you look like or almost what you would see yourself wanting to look like. It almost make everybody look beautiful, heroic, or some type of deep ass profound ass picture.
They made Train look like a pastor. All his
Man,
pictures
that
suck.
nigga look like the pastor of the Krispy Kreme brigade, nigga, like the Krispy Kreme ministry. So how do we feel about these computer images being generated by just some made up thing? It's not like a person creating them.
I think it's whack if they still in like artist likeness and they taking their pictures. And what's so also crazy is I've never seen the same picture. Like they all have been different. I mean, of course, it's a different person, but the backgrounds I've never seen the same exact
Same
background on
background?
none of the
Wow.
pictures,
That's different.
which is crazy to me.
Can you pull some of them up real quick? It's called Lensa.
Yeah,
This is what Terminator was about. We thought it was. Yeah, we
Oh,
thought
yeah,
all
Skynet
Skynet was all that. Now it's like, nigga, they infiltrating art to where like a comedian, they can just come up with nigga memes, and then they get to the point where they like, all right, we just gonna create a holographic image, and this thing is gonna do comedy, and we gonna whatever we think is funny. Like these are the pictures. I didn't even know white people took them. I thought they were trying to fuck with niggas, like, cause that's all I've seen that took them. Damn, I know her. She looked like somebody I know, but like, yeah, these are the pictures. Like, and I didn't even realize, like he said, the background's different, but everybody
got something different.
Like, bro, it just straight up comes up with this, like, all right, bet we're gonna do
That's
this.
crazy,
They
man.
tell you check back in 30 minutes.
Yeah,
they come
Dungeon
back
and
with
Dragon.
100 of them.
Yeah,
100.
and this is where they kill you at. Dog said fetishes. He wild as hell. He got an anime fetish. Listen. So then it do this. It be like, all right, do you want to get the weeks? You get a free trial for a week, and then you can pay for the subscription. Of course, nobody gonna do that. But to get these pictures, it got a picture package. So it's like you can get 100 pictures for $5.99, or you can get 50 for $3.99, or you can get the $200 bitch for like niggas like Picture Day. And you sit back and they give you all these pictures, bro.
Wow.
Yeah.
But they stealing. It's like AI, bro. It's like, nigga, a computer is coming up with these images and these backgrounds and what to put you in. Like, it's like, this is what we living in, bro. Like, AI is real, nigga. Like, we gonna have to really fight the machines in a minute.
Yeah. Jeez.
They tried to do that with that rapper.
Oh yeah, the AI
Yeah,
rapper.
It was an
AI
AI
rapper.
rapper. He said,
They
nigga.
signed him.
He
Yeah,
got
but then
signed.
They had a lot of
And then
backlash.
Gunna went to jail, and then that nigga, he even backed off that nigga. He was like, nah, man. Once everybody got that RICO charge, the AI nigga was like, nah, I ain't fucking with you, bro. They not gonna put me in Facebook jail.
What are y'all scared of, like moving forward with like technology, like nanobots? What?
Boosters talking about it's good for you. I'm okay.
Is that the ones that look like humans that just be walking
No,
around?
nanobots are like little
It's
little.
inside
Nah.
you.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
inside you, so it's almost like a cell, and it's just in you, and it can, nigga, it's science fiction at this point, but it can replicate cells and viruses and shit like that inside of you and do all types of shit.
I'm scared of the robots that they can make that look like humans that can just walk around. And
Fuck the
whatever.
ones like humans. I'm scared of the ones that can fight and run and jump.
Yeah.
Have you seen the dog, nigga?
No.
Oh, that was crazy.
Like they got dogs that's running around, and motherfuckers just be running around and everybody laughing until this bitch is running you down to the concentration camps.
Yeah, yeah. That thing's scary.
So it's like, nigga, while we all going down to Atlanta and Miami, we need to go up north to Traverse City with these white people and throw axes and shoot arrows and sleep in the woods. Like, we don't.
we
The
don't.
government do. You don't need no motherfucking mechanical Yorkie. Nigga, they got German shepherds, nigga. Look how it's walking.
Oh yeah.
They don't get tired. They don't run. They run as fast as they need to, nigga, not as fast as they want to. Like, that's the shit that scared me. Like, and the deep fake shit is really what it is. Like, they can take your face and make you say and do whatever you want.
Yeah, that's scary.
Yeah.
Who?
Attitude.
He said still got personality. We live in, we've been praying for these times, you know what I'm saying? Like, we was like, what is the future gonna be like? And it's here, and it's almost like
Yeah.
it started off with you saying shit and you can just see it in your phone, like, nigga, ice cream, and you got ads for ice cream. And now it's like, dog, they have a profile of everything in there. Like, nigga, they know what you like. Like, again, like I say, if you go on my algorithm, if you go to my explore page on my my Instagram, is nothing but bitches with fat asses and niggas dunking basketballs. So some people, so whatever they tabulating all this information about everybody else, they like, yeah, this person likes science. They like this nigga like fat asses and niggas with 40-inch verticals. They know that about me. They already and they know like it's almost like they fuck around, shut us down for this shit. Like we getting deep. There's like that young Miami shit was cool.
Yeah,
And now y'all talking about the revolution.
exactly.
Josh, they gonna send you a thick ass chick with a basketball, and it's gonna be over. With. It's gonna be over with. He's
Thick
done.
ass.
They know your weakness.
You know his weakness.
These thick ass, like Dad said, these thick ass robots walking around the whole time. You thought you was in love, then you fuck around, cut it with her makeup off. Like, what is this, bitch?
Goddamn cyborg.
They
Did
had
she
those,
turn into
they
a-
had those too.
They had what?
The
Ice Spice.
the porn robots that
Oh yeah,
could
I
have
heard about
feeling
that,
and
yeah.
cry and
And squirt.
like and they were, but yeah, they were AI robots.
They got a lot of stuff, man. I
porn.
mean,
don't want to live in like this. I don't want to live.
it's
in this
coming
world.
though, bro. I mean, we can't.
It's here,
What you
man.
gonna do?
Pay
I
attention
don't
to the
know.
movies. Y'all never pay attention to these movies.
Yeah, like what you gonna
They
do?
put it in the movies
Mhm.
Ain't
first.
nothing we really can do.
I mean, you keep doing them 100 push-ups and get ready for the war. Like that's all I'm saying. Like we sit around. I mean, and I'm playing. I hope this never happened or whatever. Like I hope I'm long gone. But it's like, nigga, it's gonna come a time, nigga, where shit gonna get thick out here. Shit gonna get real. See, she said it's real already. She knows some
It
shit we
is
don't
real
know.
already.
They talking about
100%.
next year, where they taking the currency and they trying to get rid of all like paper, physical money, and they
Yep.
all turning into like digital currency.
I haven't had money in my hand in a long time. All I do is now that I know how to use this Apple shit, two
Oh.
clicks to the side, booka,
Mhm.
booka.
But I'm
Apple
talking about
Pay.
like world currency. So everywhere your money is in one spot. So
Yep.
they know every dollar that you actually
But I'm
spend
saying
on.
like we kind of already doing it now. Like I don't know how y'all like I can go in my pocket now. Like I rarely had cash on me. Everything is bingo, 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 bingo. So we already conditioned it with being cool. So when they come with it being like, hey man, whatever cash you got, turn it in. We're gonna give you credit for it. And this is what it is. Like, and you're gonna sit around and all your money, like you said, they're gonna be able to keep track of everything. Like you just walk around,
I
bingo,
don't like
bingo.
Already
that.
I
They
don't
know
either,
how much
because they
money
co-
you can like even like now with your comedy stuff. You can I know you're an upstanding citizen, so you're reporting all the money you make off comedy to the government. So we know that we know that you're doing that, Josh. But I'm just saying, like, it's no way to get around it in a minute. That's what I'm saying. When you point it out like that, there's no way to get
No
around
way
it in a
around it.
minute. So they
I
gonna
mean,
know
they
every.
on
single
your head
dollar.
now, because I remember, like, bro, I made so much money off Cash App and Venmo. They was like, oh, these niggas getting real money on here.
Mhm.
They was like, we need you to turn this into the taxes, or we gonna photo. I was like, bitch, no. Yeah, go ahead with the dumb shit now, dog. No, I'm getting my cash, but you're right. Like they kind of just want to track everything, and like you said, now they got your face, they got your image, bro. It's all types of shit going on now. It's too late. Like once you took your phone, it was on some old. Or could have locked my phone with my face. They was like,
That was it.
Got him.
That was it.
it's
The
a robot
fingerprint, all of
somewhere
that.
in Tesla
We
being
got
made
'em.
look like this.
Exactly.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, it's gonna be out here. You gonna be out here committing murders and shit out here in
There you
Russia. They
go,
gonna sit
yeah.
out here, or you gonna be a gay bartender in the metaverse or some shit like that. Like now, that's gonna be the fucked up part when like now your image is just out there. So now niggas is creating characters. They're like, oh, I want to be EJ, and now you go to the metaverse try to create yourself. It's like, no, this face has already been used. What you gonna do?
Can you imagine running?
That'd be horrible.
Can you
Imagine that. Have you ever tried to?
Like they
Have
do
you
with the
tried to
email.
put yeah, like your
Already
email or
already used.
you go to Instagram, and be like, all right, I'm gonna be
Already
Josh
used.
Adams on Instagram. It's 8 niggas named Josh on there already. What you gonna do, nigga, when a nigga got your face
Can't even
on the
use your own
metaverse?
Can you imagine they make the robot and he walk past you in real life? That's you though. Like that shit. Like it may come to that.
I saw a nigga one time who looked just like me in Mississippi. And they say the chance of you meeting your doppelganger is like some dumbass percentage. But I remember somebody saw me, I forgot his name. Let's just say the nigga named Derek. They was like, Derek? And I was like, fuck is you talking about? Nigga, my name Josh. They was like, Josh what? And I told them, they was like, you like this nigga named Derek. And Miss-
Why didn't you call your last name? That's what.
yeah, but no, like Mississippi so small, everybody know everybody by their last name. So they were like, oh, you this boy, or you this boy, you belong to these people. So when I said my last name, they was like, oh, okay, you the Adams boy. And that's what it was from that point on. And I was like, who's this Derek nigga? But the city's so small, you gonna see everybody 3 times. That's how small the city is. So I remember one day I was driving and I came up this hill and I saw a nigga that looked just like me on the corner. Nigga just sitting there like this. And nigga, I was driving, I was like, and that nigga looked at me like, I was like, I'm gonna have to kill that nigga.
Josh said, Derek.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I was like, Josh. That nigga. But it's just one of them things where it happened. But bro, I could not imagine that, dog. Like that is wild, dog. Imagine, nigga, yeah, Government walk in there, nigga, and they like, look, bro, we got a bigger, better, stronger you, my dog.
This is it.
Obsolete.
Yeah, like nigga, you obsolete. You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine your girl just be like, all right, well, shit, we got a spare.
That's fucked up.
Like your girl buy you, like, I got you. So you know what I'm saying? And then they do some shit like, wow, why are we going here? They do some shit like, well, when you pass, we can put your consciousness in this thing.
Ooh, that's the next level right
Yeah, it's like, so you'll always be here. Chappie?
I cried during Chappie.
So what was Chappie about?
Chappie, he wanted to stay immortal. So what he did was he converted his spirit, basically his soul, into a new being.
But then
Wow.
are you?
I was they was doing it.
But that ain't your soul. It'll be your
Right.
consciousness.
Man,
It'll be
there's
like,
another
it's
show called Black Mirror. They did.
it's
Yeah.
almost like this. It's almost like this. It's not you, but it's like they know what you like. They know the things you'll say. They know how to. They can take your voice, use your inflections. It's like this is how Josh would act. This is how that. But it really wouldn't be you because what makes you you will be gone. So I can put it in a robot and the nigga say wild shit like squirters or fuck these hoes. But it's like you realize that ain't. You know what I'm saying? Like
No, but your consciousness is you though.
yeah,
And
not your consciousness.
It was a show
Go
called
ahead.
Black Mirror. Nah,
Oh, yeah.
this lady needed an assistant, and she wanted an assistant that knew everything about her. So they put her consciousness in this assistant that stays inside of a box, and she do all the ordering. She do all the security, not security, but secretary stuff. The problem is this assistant was her too, and she was locked inside this box for the rest of her life, and she was going crazy because she wanted to get out, but she couldn't. You know?
Is that a puppy on the floor next to the guy in the sweater?
Is that a puppy?
That's oh my god! I'm looking for a puppy. I'm like, damn, there. Oh,
Stay warm.
Nah, E Green. That's my nigga. He pulled the mink out for the show tonight. Yeah, he got that bitch with the hood on it. You know what I'm saying? That good raccoon skin. Man, we in here talking that wild shit, man. E Green, did you do one of the? It looked like he did one of them pictures.
I do.
We in here talking about, man, how they stealing our likenesses and they gonna take our consciousness and they got robot dogs and you might fuck around like I fuck around. I fuck around and hugged the nigga last weekend
Whoa,
at this
what?
play. Yeah, I fuck around,
come
hugged
on,
the
man,
nigga.
you ain't coming out.
He was acting. He said he was play, right?
Okay, yeah. You heard about this?
He was role playing.
Oh no. It was the play though. It was a play. I went and performed at this play at the intermission. Shout out to my girl, One Single Rose. So I'm performing whatever. So I come to the play and I walk in the back just to let them know I'm there. And it's dark in the back. And I walk back there and I see a bunch of people I ain't seen in a while, like Tawana, my homegirl. I love her to death. Like I started comedy, she started poetry. I have not seen her forever. So I don't really be hugging people, but when I see people, I show love. I was like, I saw Tawana and the spirit took over me. So I hugged her. Then I seen a bunch of other people that I knew that I ain't seen in a while. I seen Peace, my homegirl, J Bell's wife, my homegirl. I hugged her. Then there was this other little young lady sitting over there that I knew, and I just hugged her. And then next to her, I saw another lady. She had like a blanket on. And I was like, I don't know this lady, but I feel weird not hugging her.
You know, hug everybody
Because
else.
I'm like, I hugged everybody else. It'd be weird to stop. But then I'm like, but you don't know this motherfucker. And I'm like, she kind of strong looking, but I'm like, man, end of the day, dog, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I was just in a hugging mood. So I went over and I gave old girl a hug. And then when I hugged her, she was like, you don't remember me, do you?
Oh.
And I was like, this a nigga. And then when I pulled back, I guess the way I hugged, because Cuz was sitting down and I hugged him like kind of like coming down. Our faces touched, and his beard was cut, but he still had like the light prickly shit. So our beards intertwangled a little bit, and I felt like the friction come off. I was like, this a nigga. So then I'm kind of in my head like. In my head, I'm like, why they didn't say something? I think they was like, what Josh gonna do? But it moved so fast that I was caught up. So from that hug, I just shot off and went to the other side of the backstage, and then I hugged some more people. Then Cuz walked up on me like, you remember me doing it? And I'm thinking like, I got drunk and did some gay shit. In my mind, like, I don't. And he was like, we went to Idlewild, and this was a long time ago. My homegirl who I hugged put the shit together. We went to Idlewild and some other shit. So that's what he was saying. We was all out there, but I don't remember the nigga because it just ain't something I remember. I came back, sat next to J Bell, all my other niggas, and I sat down for a minute. I was sitting there and I was like, and then them niggas was sitting there and I was like, I hugged the nigga back there. And they was like, what? And I was like, I hugged the nigga. They was like, come on now. So then the play start and they laughed or whatever. So the play start, boom, boom, boom. Dog walk out the back. It's his turn. This nigga 8 feet tall.
Oh my god.
He was already tall, I guess, without the heels on, but this nigga had on heels. He damn near Patrick Ewing walking around that bitch.
Damn.
So these niggas looking like, how can you couldn't tell that was a nigga? And I'm like, it was dark back there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all didn't know. Y'all wasn't back there with me. It was dark. And then after the play was over, he came down, he walked around, and then he kind of stood in front of me. I could tell he wanted me to say something to him. I'm like, this nigga think he get another hood. So I'm kind of just in my bag, chilling or whatever, talking to everybody. And he came like, so you don't remember? I was like, yeah, I remember that, but good shit, big dog. Gave him a little play like that and gave his and he went on. So I say that to say, imagine you fucking around with somebody and it's one of these motherfucking cyborg robots. You've been loving this bitch the whole time.
Damn.
And you've been fucking T3, whatever the fuck this is. You know what I'm saying? This whole time. We living in a strange world, man. We just got to get ready.
You got to stay prayed up.
That's all we can do now, dog. They gonna put you know what I'm saying? Like, imagine like, nigga, they like, all right, if you want to make the Stallion, we got one. And she licensed her likeness out to a boy or a robot. And now everybody walk around and making a Stallion. You know, you like, I got purple here. Yours got blonde. And she walk around and you make her how she want to be. You walk around with a body yada yada 2000. Or Rihanna.
That's why Diddy got to chill out, dog. Because it's like when you getting older, your cognitive skills ain't the same. So he going to end up with one of them if you don't pay attention.
Not even paying attention.
Diddy probably already got, nigga, Cassie probably won.
Yeah.
Cassie died 8 years ago.
Damn.
That nigga was like, you see, he was one did the no, they did the Pac hologram. Did they ever do the Biggie one?
It's one in the metaverse. They just did recently.
But no, they did a hologram of that nigga Biggie. Because I remember
He definitely did a concert.
They did Pac's,
Yeah,
but they didn't do no, like I remember that Diddy was like, we gotta do one. Would y'all go see one of them concerts?
Weird.
Yeah. So that's weird. See, yeah, they did that.
That's the metaverse.
No, it's not. This is a thing niggas in front of. But that's the thing that they're gonna have in the meta. Not the thing, but yeah, it is a thing. It's not Diddy. It's not Biggie. But it's like now you get to see him perform. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like I just saw Whitney Houston sing. Like I just followed his page. I love Whitney Houston. I will go to a Whitney Houston hologram concert. You think it's disrespectful?
If they family getting the money.
If the estate getting it, but she just mean in the sense of like nigga. My nigga E Green said I would definitely go to a dead rapper hologram tour. Well, nigga, in a minute, that's all they gonna have.
They keep doing what they doing. They all
at this rate. Yeah, and then release new music. Imagine they did that with Dolph.
That's crazy.
He did like, all right, his new album coming out. You can see his concert with a hologram, and then you get to see a nigga perform.
When you say new music, you talking about
unreleased music?
Or I thought you were talking about they just make
some
some AI may be able to.
But they can do that too.
Yeah.
They can do it. But like, what's stopping you? Like, at what point hologram show come in, man? Like, nigga, I would just say this, like, nigga, I would go to a hologram R. Kelly concert. The hologram didn't do nothing. R. Kelly is the monster. The hologram is just lights. I would go to a hologram R. Kelly concert.
Innocent, huh?
Who? See what I'm saying? La da 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 da.
Why would you feel okay?
Because he ain't dead.
He's not. He hasn't been deceased.
Did y'all listen to the new album?
I did.
I
He said he ain't had nothing to do with it though.
Well, I didn't listen to it. I ain't listen to it, but it wasn't because he like pedophile. No, I just if it ain't good, I'm gonna be mad. Did you? It was 3 of y'all together. These niggas was in the basement. They all went downstairs. Was down there like he admitting something. Sam Cooke, I would love, but yeah, they were doing the Whitney one at a point. I think her estate sued. Yeah, you just can't do what you want to do. At what point?
Oh, yeah, you gotta
at what point is it too much, bro? What we just said, Will. Too much is when it's like now you releasing like not even the new music. Okay, let's say he had music already made and the estate getting it, but once you start doing the AI shit, like all right, this is the kind of music Dolph will rap about. They're gonna put all his music up and be like, what do he like? What did his fans like? And then it's gonna analyze that and it's gonna be like, what's the new wave of music now? And then next thing you know, they're gonna take that and now you get new young Dolph music, but then it'll be like what AI Dolph. You know what I'm saying? Now what do you do with that? Like now that's scary.
To that point, yeah. I think that's gonna happen.
Wow, dog, we really went down a rabbit hole here, dog.
Contractually, they can do that.
Because
when you sign those contracts, it specifically says in those contract likenesses, and that they can use it in any way that they see fit.
Add that to your vocabulary words. Perpetuity. Anywhere on the planet.
They allocate.
So Josh, would
Yeah.
you be cool with that? I know you can't control it because like when you leave this earth,
Yeah.
if they had somebody doing stand up like a version of yourself but with new jokes.
I mean, I ain't here. I don't know. I don't know what I would. I can't say I would not want that to happen. Like, I don't even really want a funeral. So why would I want them to leave a hologram of me walking around? You know what I'm saying? Talking about, they got R. Kelly hologram. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would want him la da ha da ha. Like, this hologram talking about holograms. This is genius. Fuck, I look like nigga EJ back there working the sound. My bad, y'all fucked up. I don't want that weird shit, bro. Nah, man. No. I think that would be weird. Like, but me saying that at the same time saying that I would definitely pay $12,000 to go see a Whitney Houston hologram concert is fucked up. I love her too. And to hear her sing, I was like, bro, I don't think nobody is. That's the greatest thing I've ever heard. That's the greatest thing I've ever experienced in my life. I let my daughter watch it. The one I'm gonna have fighting the little toddler shit. And she looked at it and I was like, damn, I wish I could have heard. I'm so mad that this is I wish I could go back to the first time I heard Whitney Houston. Like, if you could have seen the look on her face, she couldn't explain it, but she was like, this is some of the greatest shit I've seen. And Whitney was just, I'm gonna play it for y'all later. But I was like, I looked and it made my heart melt. Like, I was jealous. Like, I should knock your little ass out this chair. Because you got to hear Whitney Houston for the first time. And I don't know what it's gonna do for your life. But yeah, I think that's crazy. Once they start doing the AI shit and they making new music, like, I think we on some weird shit. So we in a weird space. Weird space. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jackson. I think all the artists. Like people we never seen. Elvis. Elvis would make trillions of dollars.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Elvis, Michael Jackson would too. It's certain states where you like people just love motherfuckers like that. Nigga, Rod Wave, you know how heavy that motherfucking hologram have to be? They're like, this is a heavy ass hologram.
Just sad ass hologram.
I like his music, man.
You sad.
You need sad sometimes. You don't like being sad?
I don't know. These little niggas need hugs, bro. They need hugs.
What artist I listen to?
I like that Heartbreak Anniversary shit.
See,
Giveon.
and then he got a bunch of auto-tune and kind of shit on his voice. Like, he don't really sound like that.
He don't?
Yeah, see what I'm saying? Like it's different than the T-Pain shit. It's some shit, like he said, it enhances the sadness. If you hear him sing, he got a deeper voice, but it ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like old Mary J. Blige, like, nigga, some of that shit.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, being sad and drunk, nigga, it's nothing like that.
I don't want to be sad.
Drake,
I don't want to be that.
nigga, but it's an emotion you have to experience. Like, sometimes it's okay to just be like, nigga,
I
I'm
don't
just
need the enhanced sad experience.
Yeah, you do, man.
No.
I'm trying to think of a
But
good
he
ass
said
sad
it's fun.
song.
Like he want to go back there.
Yeah,
I don't want to
it's
be there.
like, no.
What's a good ass sad song, man?
You have to play a sad
Frank
song.
Ocean, Thinking About You is a good ass song.
That's a good
Stevie
one.
Wonder, Lately.
Ask her.
You weren't late,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but got some. Y'all probably know.
Grimy
that.
Night, man. He got it.
I love
Oh
her, by the way.
yeah.
One
Do I
more try, whatever.
do I
can't
ever
say
cross
it.
your mind,
Yeah,
nigga? Like,
bro.
it's we can hear that. It's some good ass. What?
Lil Nas X.
Something you want to tell us, nigga?
He depend on.
But see, there you go.
Lil Nas
Now they
X.
trying to bring Lil Nas X into the thing.
Mm-mm.
I don't even know how I got to talk about sad music. Okay, let me see what else did I want to cover. Anything y'all want to talk about real quick? Because I mean, we still got a little more time, and then we can get up out of here. I don't want to hold. They got real shit to do. They owe you some money for what?
Man, so I can take care of holiday stuff. Yeah, but I've been
They owe you money or all of us?
waiting for 3 extra months.
This nigga like Kanye West. He talking about his own problems. I thought I was about to check my shit. Like, hey,
Hey,
everybody
owes
wants
some
money.
money.
I'm serious. This nigga said, "Owe us some money, nigga."
Right.
I was like, damn, we got another check coming through.
He said, "Where do I got to fill that out at?"
No, seriously, I know we don't really talk too serious sometimes,
We
but
can.
you know that Russia and some other countries is trying to go back money by gold instead of the US dollar.
Mm-hmm.
Just giving y'all heads up, that can be devastating to our country.
Break it down.
If they do that, we not backed by gold, we backed by faith, meaning that our money really is not worth nothing. So if they actually do that, our dollar dropped to zero. We are in trouble.
Oh, so now they playing the game of, all right, nigga, we can't finance no wars, we can't pay for this and that, and
We
then
ain't
we
gonna be able
go
to do
further in
nothing.
debt.
We tripping over $150 a barrel of gas. That'll go up to $6,000. It'll be ridiculous for a barrel of oil. We couldn't get gas if we wanted to. It'd be
But there's no way we can stop that though.
we'd be looking for some horses and some hay, you know. It'd be bad. You
No,
know?
nigga, that's sad as fuck.
Yeah. So I
'Cause-
mean, there's some real world stuff we gotta be paying attention to.
Damn. So if our money drops down to nothing, then they really fucking for free.
Third world country, man. We already a third world country with a Gucci bag. So.
But that's funny because I remember at one point we was like one of the bigger powers, and now we like not the big dog in the room no more. Like it used to be like America can do this and do that now, and it's like now they kind of put us where it's like, nah, all y'all do is rap. All y'all do is rap and make shoes that's very comfortable but ugly.
That's scary. That one thing could just fuck the whole game up.
It
for
can
us.
easy.
That's scary.
Easy.
Damn, boy. Saying you gotta imagine, nigga, with the if our money is off of faith, imagine what Russia motherfucking robotic dogs is doing over there. Our shit is just off. We just made it because we made it, nigga. They got real. Them dogs probably biting the shit out of people. Man, it's time to get ready, man. Let's get into the gym. Let's get these push-ups in, nigga. Hey, if you know something about science, man, we need y'all. Hey, at the Josh Evans podcast, man, we are the last line of the resistance. Where the camera at? We the last line of the resistance. It starts here. If you want to know what's up and you ready to get tactical and get your shit on point, we have a spot allocated for you right now. The part of our revolution over here to Detroit is different. If you've ever seen Red Dawn, this is one of the last places they wasn't able to get Michigan because we have water all around us. And we in Detroit over here, it's only 3 houses over here. So motherfuckers, if you over here, bitch, you on some bullshit. So Dez gonna make sure he gonna design our uniforms. Them hoes gonna be sweet.
Sweet as fuck.
The mayor's gonna make sure our jewels is shining and not faking, not our diamonds are not cloudy.
Yeah, it can't.
And we're gonna have my nigga Famous out there doing interviews during the war. You remember how you had the niggas playing the flute when they used to fight? My nigga walking around like, so are you ready for the war? Extra, read all about it. Our money isn't shit. How does that make you feel? And hey, dog, I'm gonna be out there, man. I'm out there fighting. But Janae, what you gonna be out there doing for the war when we got to go and make head up?
Motivational.
There she go. You go, Kings. No, if you don't grab this motherfucking 4-5 and get your shit at these niggas, you strong black women, no, get y'all ass out of here. Shit going down, dog. I don't know, man. That be making me think about that shit. Hold on, E Green talking. They just gonna dismantle the government. This nigga deep. He out in Texas, so he down there with them white boys who really with that shit.
What up,
Dismantle the government. They're gonna try to make gold the standard. Look at how they did Gaddafi. All right, I ain't know the fact that I got it right. Gaddafi tried to stop accepting the American dollar for oil, and they came and put him in a blender. They still don't have a government installed yet. And like he said, our government shady. As much as they make everybody on some bullshit, like they traded that Russian nigga for old girl, nigga, if you don't think they shot something in him and he ain't gonna die of natural causes in 2 weeks, you must be crazy. So it's like, nigga, yeah, like we got some shady shit. Like money ain't shit, but we with the right niggas. It's almost like we the grimiest niggas in the room. So it's like shit'll go down. We gonna be on some whole shit, but I didn't know all that, man. That's why I don't watch the news, so I don't be sad. Yeah. I just listen to Mary J. Blige, man. I be sad about love, nigga, not about this war shit.
About this war.
Yeah, push-ups, nigga. Cause I be thinking about like when I watch Red Dawn, like nigga, what am I gonna do if if I ever look outside and just see some Russian niggas parachuting down? Like nigga, you getting up in the morning thinking, nigga, you think you finna go to the club? Like, yeah, nigga, I'm about to go down to Independent, go grab a mic, nigga. You just see a nigga just fall down, drop down. You like, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go out and grab a mic tonight.
I'm going in the basement.
But what you gonna do, dog?
I don't know.
They outside knocking on the door, and they ain't knocking. They like, nigga, we coming in. What you gonna do?
I'm in the basement.
Thinking about bring your fresh ass outside, Dez. We know you in there. We just checked your Twitter feed, nigga. We know you in here. We got all that shit lined up. We got a nigga out here who look just like you. Come on. What we gonna do? Nigga say he'll be Anne Frank. Damn, he said Anne Frank got caught. Wasn't she death or something like that?
That's Helen Keller.
That's Helen Keller.
Bro, I don't remember nothing. So Helen Keller was the deaf one, but she was upstairs though, right? Anne Frank was upstairs. Where was Helen Keller at?
Helen Keller was like, she was just in the house.
She was in the house. Well, at least I knew something about that shit. Boy, this shit turned into you recording this week, nigga. I'm recording right now. Let's show you if you don't fuck with. Look at my nigga Will. And first of all, my nigga Will said Call of Duty. What did he say? Call of Duty pay off. Gulag me. I don't know what that means. But this nigga wave so cold, but that shit ain't gonna mean nothing during the resistance, nigga. Nigga out there about the day, like, take the do-rag off. He can be like, oh, mesmerized. Stab that nigga. Like, what saved you, nigga? These 360s got me together. That's crazy, dog. Y'all think that Call of Duty shit fun, nigga, until them bullets whizzing by you in real life? It's one thing to get shot and be like, hey, bro, respawn me.
I knew I wasn't built for that shit. I went paintballing. I got hit. I'm like, this shit ain't for me.
I'm good.
Nigga, Call of Duty ain't for me, nigga. When I was out there, like, these niggas is shooting at us. So I know good and well, like, hey, you out in war, salute. I respect that. I mean, you hope you can do what you got to do when shit get real. Now, hopefully you don't see that shit, but nigga, y'all done sat here, maybe, bro. I'm gonna go home and watch some positive shit. Yeah.
Be okay.
Yeah, shit all cute, nigga. You got your Christmas sweater on with Deadpool on it until, nigga. TK Moss, what's up? I just be thinking about that shit, dog. Nigga, tanks. You ever be, what did I see? Like, you be seeing people, like, when they have wars over there, and you be seeing niggas be driving tanks around and shit like that. Nigga, what you doing if you on Telegraph, nigga, and a tank whoop by you?
That happened before, bro. You ain't know about when
Here?
the riots happened? Yeah.
Where,
No,
here?
I don't know about it, but my parents, I listen to the older people.
The
And
68 right?
my grandfather, my uncle said he remember looking out the window, it was tanks riding down the street on Finkel.
That's why they made them wide enough for tanks and shit to move around, just in case of that.
That's what the freeways was for. For shit to be able to
And they've been working on 75 for a while, and they just finished it. Now it got me being like, what
They
these
getting the
niggas
tank
on?
ready.
Yeah, Janae, what you mean?
Yeah.
Hey, bro, we meeting out at St. Clair Shores. We gonna have to throw. It's just a cabaret, but we really over there getting ready. That's what I'm saying, man. We gotta drink more water, man. We gotta get it right.
We gotta pray more.
We gotta pray more. Look at now, niggas want to get religious when shit get real. You know, them hoes out here fucking niggas ain't thinking about praying. Now niggas like, wait a minute, dog. Robot dogs, nigga, they taking our faces. The freeways is tank ready.
I ain't signed up for all this.
You didn't?
No.
We didn't ask to be here. Yeah, my mom told me about the National Guard being on Claremont.
Yep.
Wow, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that ain't, I mean, it ain't gonna happen, man. We just talking. This was all for the purpose of the podcast. I mean, it don't. Hopefully it don't. 9/11 was scary. No, you
9/11
don't.
was weird.
No, nigga, you can't say Angela Bassett was 80 years old and not act like you remember 9/11. You don't get to have it both ways, nigga. How old was you when 9/11 happened? 3?
But I remember I was almost on my way to
She's
school.
my age. She's 5th grade.
Oh yeah, you remember it?
Nigga, what grade was you in, Diz?
I was in the 10th. I was in
11th.
I don't remember his name right now. Mr.
I was in Miss Jones' class. I was going to Miss Jones' class. I remember we was walking downstairs.
Mr. Lynchman class.
Oh, Mr. Lynchman. Shout out to Mr.
US
Lynchman.
government. 10th grade. Yeah.
I was walking downstairs, and then the hallways was regular. And then we walked to Miss Jones' class, and she had a computer. She had the TV in there. They put the TV in. I guess we watched some. And then we just saw smoke and shit like that. And I'm looking like, oh, we watching a movie today. Like the real shit. That's what I thought, because that's what I'm looking at. And niggas was like, nah, bro, that's New York. I'm like, New York, nigga? And then I remember they shut down school, and then they canceled football practice. And they was like, crashed 2 planes. The first one that happened, they clashed the next one, and then they was like, they got another one. And niggas was like scared, like, we was at practice. And I'm like, nigga, why would they crash a plane into Oak Park, nigga? Where was y'all at?
I was go ahead. Go. First. I was a server at Big Boy, so you know, there was a lot of old people coming in there scared as heck.
Damn. What was you at?
I was at work.
She was at work.
Yep, I was at work when it happened.
Yeah, man, that kind of shit can happen, bro. Like I think that was like the first time we ever kind of had that shit happen, and we was like, damn, nigga, they can get over here. They had niggas shook.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember the Oklahoma City bombings. I remember it, but I don't remember like how I felt and shit like that. I just remember it happened and niggas was talking about it. And then the DC sniper shit had niggas shook.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I get scared quick. I was scared during the blackout. Like,
hold on. What you think?
Yeah, in 2003.
Wild, I had some fun.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't see because of that thing down there. What you think had a harder impact? 9/11 or the pandemic? The pandemic.
Heck yeah. Pandemic.
I mean, because 9/11
We still
reset
in the
it.
pandemic.
Yeah, we still in it, but the
Yeah.
pandemic was like,
that was a great reset, baby.
which one?
The pandemic, you hit the reset button.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, I guess. I mean, we still here. I mean, some people that say something different, but I think, I really think the pandemic, because nigga, we sat still. Like we didn't do nothing. We didn't go nowhere. And like other places was way more strict about the curfew than like here. Like nigga, California, they were shooting rubber bullets at niggas at the 6. You couldn't be out. Yeah, but here, nigga, we
Yeah,
still was able to do
right.
shit, but it wasn't nothing to do. So it's like you can sneak out, but it's like, nigga, Family Dollar closed, nigga, Manhattan Chicken ain't open.
Mhm.
So it was like that. But I think the pandemic kind of hit us harder than anything because we was like, nigga, you didn't know you couldn't be around your people.
No, that was
Could
it.
not.
Like,
It,
nigga,
it changed permanently though. That's why I said
everything.
it's the great
Mhm.
reset. It haven't been the same since that happened.
It hadn't been the
And
same.
it's never gonna be the same.
And I remember, like, nigga, I had never been more excited for a man to touch me till my barber came over, cut my hair, nigga. That nigga
Hey,
touched me.
yo.
My nigga touched me. I was like, damn, my nigga. That's what I'm talking about. Faded me up. Niggas was looking crazy. Niggas didn't have no cuts. All we had was Zoom. Zoom made so much money. And
Yes, they did.
Facebook Live
Oh,
started
yeah,
changing
they-
up shit. It was like Facebook Live, 9/11 had more of our rights taken. Well, there you go. I hear stories about how we used to be able to go to the airport. Niggas, we used to be able to walk you on the plane.
Yeah.
I don't
You
remember
don't
that.
remember that?
Going to the train.
That's true.
I
I don't
that.
remember that.
You're right.
I
You're
don't
right.
remember that being the case.
I was
So
watching Home Alone. You can see it, like, cause they when they go to the airport.
yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah, it's just like they just go right up. To
you used to be able to walk in and look on the plane like, okay, ain't a lot of people on here, nigga. Now,
No,
nigga, you can't do
go
none of
nowhere,
that.
Yeah.
So I don't know that,
So
but
you're
like,
right. You're right.
so I mean, I guess you say it took a lot of our rights. Well, I think COVID. I don't know. I just think it affected us. Like I think somebody said something about our mental health. It definitely got us there.
And it was global.
Yeah. It was like a
Mhm.
global thing. Like it was like, man, Italy, them niggas stuck in there. I remember when they did that. It was like niggas is stuck in there. They can't go nowhere. Everybody was making these songs. We was like, yeah, Italy. Ain't gonna happen here.
Shoot, I mean, but the pandemic, it took away our rights to travel, like to certain places. You got to be vaccinated, and you got to
Yep.
have all this different stuff like that.
Yeah, they
That
did
was
try to
different.
play that role, but if you was a real nigga and held it out, you didn't have to
Yeah.
get all that. And then that Canada just opened up. I went and did a show in Canada, and they opened it up October the 1st. And I remember somebody was like, nigga, you got a Vax card? I was like, hell no, I got a fake one. But I wasn't finna try to get over that bitch with a fake. You know, nigga, you ain't finna have me locked up in the
Exactly.
Queen's dungeon, nigga. But then they was like, no, October 1st was all good. But yeah, they was really trying to, I guess, and on top of that, they was trying to, as far as human rights, like the fact that they could force you to get some shit. That was the ultimate thing. It's one thing to be like, you can't get on a plane, and then nigga, you gotta take your shoes off to get on a plane. But to be like, nigga, we can control what go in your body because we think we know what you deserve. We think we know better for you than you know for yourself. That's like the ultimate thing, bro.
You don't got no choice.
You don't have no choice. I remember it was like it got to a point where I was like, they're gonna make it to where you can't feed your family. And they was like, oh, you can't work if you don't got it. I was like, damn, these niggas serious about that shit. So yeah, the pandemic fucked everything up, bro.
That's the biggest thing nobody talk about. Customer service went downhill after that.
Oh my god.
Like what you mean?
Just you get the worst customer
It's
service
horrible.
everywhere I go.
They
It's
hire
like-
anybody because they
It's
can't find
horrible.
They
nobody.
couldn't find nobody. Yeah.
Damn, we on some
And
shit.
you know what else they
Big.
did too?
they
They
do?
automatically started adding in the 20% gratuity.
Mhm.
So now they can just treat you any
They
kind
can
of
treat
way
you any type
Oh.
of
because they're getting that 20%.
So it's almost like
regardless.
it's almost like come work here. You're gonna make this an hour, and you getting this gratuity guaranteed.
regardless.
Damn, I didn't even know that because
You
I
know,
don't even be
mhm.
looking. I just boop, Apple Pay, nigga.
I refuse to be a victim. I'm gonna read that shit.
What you mean?
20% gratuity and the increase and implied. Yeah, I ain't know that.
Yeah,
they
it's
do
in
that.
there.
Yeah.
So if you're
Damn.
not looking at it, you will give like an extra tip on top of
You
it.
just changed this nigga whole life.
in
You should have
there.
seen the look on his
It's in
face.
there.
I ain't gonna say the restaurant. I peeped it out late. I already gave her like a $20 tip.
Mhm.
Then I looked at it like, oh,
Like, oh,
hold
she
on.
already
yeah.
had. Yep.
Hey, let me get. I asked for the tip back. She got mad at me.
He's like,
I'm like,
yeah.
well, can I get? Because I'm already giving you $15 with this automatic.
It's almost like keep it
Exactly.
G and be like, hey, well, just to let you know it's already implied with the woo. And
They
then
don't
you'll
tell
fuck
you.
around and get the 20. Like,
She
all right,
don't
you
tell
kept it
me
real.
nothing. Yeah.
Hold on. Somebody said some shit up here. Patriotic ad fucked everything up. I used to go to the airport and watch the planes take off. Yes, pandemic, global effect, 9/11. Then it says, what was that phase one in their propaganda? Oh, this nigga will on some shit. I don't know what you mean, nigga. Phase one of what propaganda? I hope we seen the worst of it. I think when aliens get here is when shit gonna get real. This nigga EJ ready to talk that shit. He like, oh, I could do 4 hours on aliens. Why you think they already here? You think this where all the artificial intelligence shit coming from?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I think in all
Oh,
those-
Janae in her bag too.
Yeah, I think in all
This
those,
ain't man-made?
ones, I just think they're not the aliens that we think of.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Like
the
some
green
ET
big
type
head.
shit. I just
yeah.
think it's like maybe like some little organism or some shit that we don't know about.
Could
That
be.
just hasn't really been like.
My nigga Dez like, we just gotta keep God first. That nigga so scared, he like, Heavenly Father.
When last
Go
time
ahead.
y'all prayed?
Yeah. Hey, bro, man, let's grab hands.
Right.
No, but what you were saying, you think it's an organism or
I
what?
think it's like some type of organism, maybe something small, maybe something that can like leech on to some shit. Maybe this, I don't know. It hasn't been like
So it's something that could be on the back of, like, so if it's niggas running the government, they got a thing on them now that's taking over the most important people in the world.
Sure. Why not?
Makes sense.
Damn. So LeBron James. Oh my God. See, look at this shit. Hot girls are waiting here.
Bots. Hell yeah, we getting up there.
No, nigga, that's the aliens.
Oh.
That's the shit we've been talking about.
Mhm.
New World
We're talking
Order.
about the robot.
Don't click that shit,
Yeah,
man.
robot.
Not on my shit, man. Because if they get into my email, they might OnlyFans. This nigga supporting small businesses. Yeah, man, this shit getting real, man. And then, but the thing about it, these bots talk to you like they regular motherfuckers. We should have had Trav on here. Trav to talk this shit.
That's what you trying to do. Oh, they can see this?
Who can?
No, I'm saying Travis T. She's talking to. You see this?
All right, this shit getting scary.
Yeah.
All right, man. Let's promote some stuff. Because we start talking about aliens, then bots jumped on here. We talking niggas talking about the New World Order, and Trail T is atting somebody. Bitch, bitch, what you trying to do? And then everybody, like somebody, and then they just take people pages and then be like, hey man, you want to get into Forex and shit like that?
Yeah.
You got to be careful, man. You got to watch your. Somebody put like, hey man, click this link. He passed away. I was like, fuck him. Cause I know if I hit that link, then now you got my page. It's like, nigga, no, like I hit you up like, nigga, if you want me to see something, just give it to me. I'm not clicking no link, nigga. I'm an old man when it comes to any link you send me. Hey man, the email come through like, hey man, you should look at this. I shouldn't look at shit. If I wanted to see it, you'd have put it up there, nigga, screenshot it.
Right.
Fuck, I need to download something for dog. But all right, bet. Hey, Fame, you got anything you want to promote, brother?
I got a new script, new movie project coming up called 3/5. It's exactly what it sounds like.
Boy say he got a script 3/5. So how long before going in production?
We started filming in like 2-3 weeks. Exactly.
You back home?
No, I'm in Georgia. Georgia's my home base, but I got a guy who is the producer, and then his writer is in New York. So we got a meet and greet coming up in a couple of weeks, and yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Oh shit, that's crazy. I got a script too when it come out. 3/5.
Black excellence.
3. What the fuck is that? Everything's scaring me at this point.
Is that a horn?
Yeah, it's a horn beeping outside. I don't know who it's for. Miss Janae, you got anything you want to put out here?
Absolutely. Definitely want to promote Galleria 444, which is the space in St. Clair Shores. Like I said, we lease suites. I actually have a suite available right now for a small business. And we also host space for different events that you may want to do. And so, like I said, we have the next event coming up on the 23rd, which is the Vino and Vinyl. And you can
tell people what
text,
Vino and Vinyl is, because
okay,
a lot of these niggas is born
right,
when he was.
All right, so the Vino and Vinyl event that we're having is we have wine and we have different other libations and champagnes and things like that.
Don't bring nothing but Vino. Get some wine, man. Don't come with no other shit. You can
Yeah,
drink that
don't-
anywhere else.
yeah, don't bring-
stay on theme, nigga. If you
Yeah.
want the jeans and moet, nigga, you ain't wearing long john.
So we'll have different wine, and everybody can bring their own wine, and they can bring something for the collective to share. And at the same time, we're going to be playing vinyl records, and also people can bring their own records that they may want to hear. And so we're going to do some Christmas music because it's
Christmas
on the
season.
23rd, but we're also going to do some regular music as well.
Dope,
So
dope.
we do that like once a month.
But tell them how they can get at you if they want to be interested. Come
All
to
right,
the space.
so you can text me at 313-433-1377 and just text the word vinyl. Or you can text 313-433-1377 and put in 444 if you're interested in space or to host an event.
There you go, man. Tell them you
Thank
heard
you.
about it
That's
on the Josh
simple.
Adams podcast, man. I don't know, man. She might give you some preferential treatment as far as what date
Absolutely.
you want to do. Because the space is nice and it's right there off the freeway. So if your license ain't shit, you can get right back on and right back off. And you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna break in your car, but shit is good over there. It's nice. Police presence is good. But if your shit ain't bogus, then you might want to get off and dip off real quick. So
Yeah, because we are conveniently located. Like right on
conveniently,
Harper.
like I passed it so much that I was like, damn, I didn't know you was over here.
Yeah.
I told her that. So like I be in that area all the time over there. You know what I'm saying? So that's the shit for sure. Demirs, what you gotta tell these people, man?
Man, Josh, don't retire.
Yeah, it's over with, man. I'm moving to London on these niggas, man. Where nigga, what they got out there? What's their money out there? Loonies and Tonies? No, that's Canada. Pounds?
Pounds, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm about to move out the country, man. Financially, fiscally, we falling apart, man. War ain't, you know what I'm saying? Our armed forces ain't really as strong as it used to be. We got a space program for some reason, and let this nigga EJ tell it the aliens is here. So it's like, what do we sitting here looking for this shit? The shit already behind us. So it's like, bro, I'm just about to move to another country, man, and figure this shit out, man. Give me a good Filipino young lady and go over there, nigga, and just build a raft from bamboo.
You know,
what I'm
talk to
saying?
Wayne about that.
Shout out to
Filipino
Wayne.
lady. Wayne,
Yeah,
I hope you're hearing this.
Build me a crib out of bamboo. You know what I'm saying? Hey, E Green said, "What up, Cliff?"
Oh, what up, E Green? You coming back to the crib for the holidays? Hit me up, man.
No, that nigga ain't coming back, man. He love Texas. Des, you ain't got nothing you want to promote? Whoa.
Man, I'm steady building. You know, we still building the Clever Vision Studios. So getting that together. So we looking like January to start doing interviews, exclusive content. And man, just staying doing my push-ups, man.
Push ups, 100 of them all year.
Just in the gym, just
Rest of
trying
the
to
year.
better myself for the rest of the year.
He getting right, man. And I don't know if people know this, man. I make a lot of fun, man. That's my guy, though. He is literally like, when I say his talent is connecting people and putting people with the right people so that way they can grow whatever it is they're doing. And a lot of times he don't get the credit that he deserves for a lot of the shit that he do. And I would tell him he don't need the credit because the shit that you able to do, the fact that you able to do that, people wish they had the ability to do that. Like people, for a lot of time, like you could get the credit and then never really be able to do it. It's niggas who be like, oh, I put these people together and you get the credit and you're not able to really do what it is that you are able to do. Like, I don't think I told cause Cartier gave away a bunch of Cartier glasses to niggas in the city that was influencers. And the whole reason that happened was because Dez put together, it was like, I don't know if it was a commercial or documentary, a mini documentary where he got Payroll from Doughboy's Cash Out and Blade's son.
Yeah, Lil Blade.
Yeah, and basically kind of introduced Cartier to the fact that Detroit has a very huge affinity of Cartier. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they got a hold on us here. And from that, they went and gave, of course, them two some Cardis, these new Cardis that they want us to fuck with. Obviously, like, all right, if these guys wear Cardis, if they see them with it, everybody gonna wear it. And Dez didn't receive a pair, even though who's to know that the connection happened due to him. And I don't want him to not understand that his influence may not get noticed, but you have the ability to reach companies and entities like that, and it's only gonna grow. So by the time you get your flowers, you ain't gonna want them because you're gonna be it's gonna be an understatement of what it is that you're able to do. And he does, like, before people was doing all these interviews and shit like that, and similar to the shit I'm doing, he was already doing that when nigga cameras was them big dumb bitches and niggas on their shoulder. Like Dez was doing that. Clever the Great was doing that. And he's bringing it back. Like, I've been wondering what he's been waiting on, but niggas have such high ideas of how they want to do it. I'm like, bro, when you do it, no matter what you do it, even at whatever level you do it at, it's still gonna look high quality and you're gonna get it off. And like, nigga, he interviewed everybody, Mike Epps, everybody. He done it. And he finna get back on it. And like I said, even though it's a million niggas do it, cream always rise to the top. So all you gotta do is do it and you're gonna get to where you're gonna go. So I just want you to know that. You know what I'm saying?
That's love. I'm gonna say this clip for my documentary, bro.
You do that. You do that. And I'm gonna tell niggas that that it's fake, nigga. It's a deep fake. These niggas took my image and they did what they want to do with it.
It wasn't him.
It's AI, nigga. I didn't say that at all. But EJ, what's going on? Independent Comedy Club, man. Go down there, man, and make sure you know who you hugging before you hug. But hey, shout out to my guy. It's a cool hug, but I just didn't know. I feel it was a little fraudulent. You should have said, "Hold on, dog," before do you hug niggas with dresses on? But I do not. Thank you, sir. Same thing with the gratuity. You know what I'm saying? Let me choose. He took away my right to choose. Do you have a girlfriend? Yes, I do. And you know how niggas do that with women? Women be like, if you told me that you had a girl, I still might give you some pussy. Like, you wouldn't have. That's why I lied. But all right, man. Thanks for y'all for tapping in, man. And tell somebody that you love them. You know what I'm saying? And hey, the last show is coming up. We won't have a show next Wednesday because I got comedy shows. But the 28th will be the last show. We will have the Josh Adams Podcast Awards. And we're going to have all that shit cracking off, man. We're going to have different awards we give away. Best guest, all of that shit, man. So we working on that now, man. And then we just going to take out the year the way we know how, man. So like I said, thank y'all for tapping in. Thank everybody for coming out tonight. I appreciate that. I don't know where your girl went, but she ain't came back yet. But let me put that mink coat on before I leave.
Damn, this bitch heavy. It's got some drugs in it too, though. Oh, nigga, I don't.
We can't
this nigga on his Frank Lucas shit. All right, man. Y'all have a good night, man. Y'all be cool. 100 shit.
Good night.